Hey, Woody's Woodpops here. In this episode of Expressions in Wood, I'm going to be showing you how I inlaid the rim on my Inlay Paua lizard bowl. This is going to be a fairly detailed look at how I accomplished that. And I use, of course, I'm going to be using the Paua given to me by the folks over at Easy Inlay. I'm also going to be using some of their man-made opal, blue marina. This stuff is really pretty. And I'm going to be using some of their standard crushed calcite. This is nice stuff too. You can get any of this stuff from Easy Inlay. You can get it from Amazon also. Down in the show notes, there'll be links to both Amazon where you can get this stuff and also directly from the folks over at Easy Inlay. So let's jump right in here and let's do the rim on our Inlay Paua lizard bowl, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, we've got our lizard completely finished, as you can see here in the center. He's all looking good. And now we're going to do this rim. We're going to put a nice inlay on this rim. And since we're talking about abalone and Paua, I'm going to do this outside rim in blue. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grade some of this and get some smaller pieces. My grading stuff. Okay, I've got that. I'm going to use some clear. Ooh, crap, all over the place. Gee, holy crap, Batman. That was stupid. There was no lid on it. Dumbass. Sometimes I just can't believe myself. Yeah. Okay. What else are we going to use? Since this is supposed to be water, we're going to use a little blue, a little green, a little clear. We're going to use some of this Paua. That'll look nice in the water. And once again, thanks to our folks over at Easy Inlay. That's where this came from. And we're going to sprinkle a little marina also from the folks at Easy Inlay to give it a highlight here and there. So this is fun when you mix these things to try to get an effect. What's not fun is spilling your crystals all over the floor. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some white. This is inlay nuggets. This is what this white is. We're going to use these as a base because we don't want to use this expensive stuff in this thick, deep inlay. Use the cheap, inexpensive nuggets to build up a layer, to lock it in to the wood, and then we'll put our nice colors on top. Make sense? Okay, so we've got a little bit of white in there. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to lay in a little bit of this really nice green. This is fuchsite. See that? Pretty nice stuff. This will kind of give the effect of foam, I'm hoping. You know, when water rolls up on the beach, you get it's a pretty wide groove in this rim, so everything is falling down into the groove nicely. May not have to tap it much. It's starting to look like sea, ocean, waves, at least in my eye. Let's put some blue in. I'm gonna put some of these bigger blue ones. I love doing this. Especially when I get oohs and ahs and wows at the art shows. It's even greater when I sell stuff. Okay, some dark blue for some depth into the ocean blues. Okay, what's next? Ooh, maybe a little bit of this Sleeping Beauty turquoise. What do you think? That looks pretty nice. Let's put some bigger chunks in. Just a few. Wow, isn't those pretty? Ooh, that's looking great. I love it. So now we're going to place some Paua in here, one piece at a time. I think we need to grade this. Don't want to spill this stuff. Look at those. Look at that color. See that? Got to get these pieces just right that'll fit in here. Wow, the Paua is pretty. You have to be careful that Paua, you don't want it laying on top of something else because it'll get just sanded right away, and that's a waste. You got to make sure the Paua falls down into a pocket where it can be polished and not sanded away. If all the Paua is on the top, sandpaper will go right through it. And it's gone and wasted. Ooh, that's looking great. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of this blue marina and we're going to place it in our groove in some strategic spots, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get a couple of little pieces of this blue marina, compliments of the folks over at Easy Inlay. You see that? I'm going to use my little scoop to get some of this and place it in some critical spots. This looks like a good spot right here. here's a good spot. The same thing goes for this stuff. We don't want it laying on the top of other stones. We don't want to sand it away. It's too little of it. So we want it to be down below the surface of the wood so it doesn't get sanded away. Oh, here's some good spots right here. So you see how I'm putting it in those critical little low areas? Move that Paua right over there next to that. That looks good. This is clear calcite. This will fill in some of the voids without adding any color. How we looking? Looking good. My marina is almost gone. This is pale green calcite. Just raw, natural, right from Mother Nature. It's pretty stuff. And of course it's translucent. We're going to use a little bit of this to fill in the gaps. It looks like, when I'm shaking it out here, it looks like salt crystals. It's the same size and it's the same color, except it's got just a pale pink, green tint to it. And I just want this to fall in around the bigger pieces. Lock them into place. Make a nice smooth inlay. Now remember, all of this stuff is a little bit proud of the wood. So when I sand it and polish it, it'll expose all those little tiny bits of crystal and Paua and marina, and all that cool stuff will be exposed, and then I'll polish it. When you're doing this, it's really impossible to determine how it's going to turn out. You never really know if you've got a beauty or a specimen or a piece of junk until you put the finish on it. See, I'm moving this powder into the edges because I want nice clean edges on my inlay. So I got to fill in the edges. Of course, we're going to be using a lot of Starbond super thin CA glue, Don't forget, when you buy your Star Bond, be sure and use the woodpops code at checkout to get your discount. That's WOODPOPS. Hey, check this out. I'm working on my lizard bowl here in my workshop, and I have a surprise visitor. It looks like it's my project mascot comes to say hello. Hello, little buddy. How you doing? Whoa, that sucker can jump. See you later, guy. Our mineral inlay on our Inlay Paua lizard bowl, the rim, has dried. We're ready to sand it. We're going to sand it and polish it and put a finish on it. Probably it's going to be a lacquer finish, and we'll be all done. Almost there. Hang in there. You want to see how it turns out. Don't leave. And here it is, completed. Take a look. The Inlay Paua Lizard Bowl crushed stone inlay rim. Okay, we've inlaid the rim on our Inlay Paua lizard bowl. It really looks good. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you clicked on my picture right there, ring the little bell, and also I've got a couple of videos lined up for you right over there. Be sure and check them out. Thanks for watching. This is Woodpops. See you next time.